Welcome back to another Commercial Trucking Chronicles. It's your boy Swizzy back with another video. All right, real quick before I get into it, I gotta promote this stuff because it's delicious. This stuff, if you haven't already tried it, Rise, and this is the creamer. This is the creamer, and this is the coffee that's made from mushrooms. Let me see, it has lion's mane, relish, I don't know how to pronounce this stuff. King trumpet, turkey tail, shit take. And I don't know, cordyceps or something. Cordyceps. Whatever is in it stuff, I stand by it because it's giving me some very good reports. It's a good report. I'm giving you a good report on it, okay? As far as alertness, because it says that a lot of this stuff, it gives you energy. It relieves stress, so it's a stress reliever. I'm not stressing or nothing, but you know, I benefit from the energy that it gets. Helps to focus because it's a very, like the lion's mane. I guess that helps you focus. It supports your immune system. Of course, we can always use that, especially right now if you got allergies and stuff like that, and the weather's changing. People will be more prone to getting the little sniffles or, change of weather and it start getting a little cold and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Allergies. It doesn't say that it has anything to do like allergen or whatever, but it supports your immune system and as well as a healthy digestive system. So you know what that means. And I guess it fights oxidative stress. It helps fight stress. So that right there might be good for some of you guys who have, some things going on that you might feel a little, you ever feel like you just in a tight spot. You may feel a little, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes it might be anxiety or something. You might feel a little anxiety, a little anxious and stuff. A little convicted. Worrisome, right? Letting a lot of things just nag you. That'll put you to kind of mellow out. It can mellow you out. I think it can mellow because it got less caffeine. So that can, I could see how the caffeine would have you feeling a little more, a little more convicted or anxious and over anxious. This can kind of work that down, stimulate your mind, but at the same time, put your mind at ease, right? Because you'll sit and ponder and think rather than sit and be, a little worrisome, right? I don't know. That's just myself. But the taste is something to, kind of get used to. I mix my creamer, this creamer here. I mix it with French vanilla powdered creamer because I don't do dairy, right? So I got a powdered creamer that I mix with it. I put some cinnamon in there. I even put a little cayenne pepper. Now that helped kind of open up my sinuses a little bit because it'd be a little stuffy in the morning, but not too much to take away from the the taste of the French cream or French vanilla creamer. You know, you're saying cayenne pepper, just enough, so it kind of feels like the uh like vanilla has been a little um baked. It's like it just has a bake effect because you know cocoa beans, coffee beans. I kind of want to say it makes it feel like the you know you ever had a you know how to take peanuts and boil them, but then they put it in like the hot um you know like the spicier ones. Well, they're not spicy like that, but they can, you know, kind of got a taste almost like that, and but it doesn't take away from the sweetness from the French vanilla, from the vanilla. So the vanilla tastes a little barbecue. I'm just experimenting. Sometime I just did that today. Usually I don't put that in there, but I reached for the for the cinnamon, and I accidentally grabbed, and I put it in the spoon before I drop it in the cup. So I had and it was, noticed it was pepper. So I was like, I said, I'll try it, but this is too much. I didn't want to put too much. So I took a little bit out and I had just a very little, small amount. And I put that in and I mixed that junk all up and put it in. Drank it. I looked for the taste. Really couldn't taste it. But what it did was, you know, that cayenne pepper opens you right open, right? My sinuses had opened right up. I said, wow, you know, it was hitting. So that's just me. That's me. You try it. But let's get into a topic where I was gonna say, man. You know, do you guys know we still have astronauts that are in space that they stuck and they can't get back down here? We still have people that are floating around up there. Elon say, I don't know, somebody, I don't want to get sued. They might come after me. They're trying to go up there and get. They're gonna send some more astronauts up there to go get them. I don't know. It been up first. It was supposed to be 4 days, and 4 days turned to 4 months, 4 months or 8 months. Or how it been some months, but it only supposed to have been up there for a few days. All right, but aside with everything else that's going on, like we got a lot of stuff that we gotta really always kind of revisit because it's always something else that comes up new, and this is like okay, halftime show, and then you know now we come back out and we gotta go back and finish the game, right? But you forget how horribly your team played until you look at the score. It's like, wow, we down by that much. Cause see, the halftime show caught your attention. You see what I'm saying? For you truck drivers out there, let me know where you at, what part of the country. Do you got parking? Is it still an issue? I know Walmart is still putting boots on people and trying to tell you guys, I wouldn't put none of their loads. If you got me in Walmart load and I can't park in your parking lot, you gonna tow me or try to charge me thousands of dollars? You won't get near product delivered to you. That's for sure. Don't even ask. Tell my dispatcher or somebody, nah, we not doing Walmart until they start letting us park in the parking lot. Cause you know, we shop there, you know? And if we're on the road, if the guys is trucking and they shopping at Walmart, why the same people that are bringing your product into your store who then goes and, you know what I would just say? Park around back. Go park around back. And then park around back whereas you blocking the dock. So when they go and put a boot on you, you know what I'm saying? Nah, don't do that. They go like, that dude told me to do it. And that's why I parked here. And next thing you know, they're trying to get me to pay the bill. Nah, I ain't trying to hear that, so I'm sorry, man. You the captain of your own ship. Don't come at me, you know? But I just was saying for you guys out there, have you found parking to become, a little bit less of a problem, or do you still have the same problems that you got to deal with? Um, Maybe you might want to switch up and drive at night. I was just talking to my boy Thomas, and shout out to you, Tommy, if you out there. That's my boy, man. I give it to him. I done turned him on. He down with the crypto now, man. He's a crypto newbie. Newbie. You know what I'm saying? What? Yeah, he tell me, man, look, man, boy, look here, man. I don't know how I don't know how he do it, but he rolling. He steady stay on that road, boy. Couldn't be me, Tom. Couldn't be me. Yeah. But yeah, so um, just in case you didn't know, there's places that they still looking for donations. All right, it's still accepting donations in North Carolina for the disaster people over there. The people of Maui, they still need some donations. Southern California, they still need some donations, right? And here's the thought, right? It's tax time, right? So what better way to kind of, if you have to, um, send money into the government, and don't nobody want to send the government a dime at this point. I'm pretty sure if you are an independent, 1099, a business owner, somebody who pays taxes each year, you don't want to give no money to the government, because as it stands right now, the government that we all know, they just so poorly handle the money that they either collect, print, or confiscate. You know what I'm saying? They come after you, slap you up, take your money because they find you. Once they get the money out you, they go poorly handle it. They're sending condoms to other countries and all kind of stuff. You think like, why are you doing this? Well, accountability. You know what I'm saying? And it's like anything, man. There is going to be a level of, mismanagement at some point, right? I mean, there's always been a gray area on the graph, right? You could have profit zone, costs and expenses. You got your bottom line. You got your bottom line over here. Your cost, your expenses, your profit zone. Then there's the miscellaneous gray area. I don't know nobody that does not, when managing any project, order extra. There's a saying, two to use and one to lose, or one to use and two to lose. Now, what does that mean? For guys that work in these kind of sticky type of, I guess you want to call it very detailed and very scripted on these projects. It could just be a regular average, a guy hanging up some sheetrock. Let's keep it simple, right? All right. Can't get no simpler than this. This is, and I'm going to say that because I'm not making excuses. I don't believe in wasting money at all. I don't care. I don't care. I hate to see money go to waste. You see staples? Not every one of these are going to get used. But you got to order a box full of, and then, you know, you got so many that's gonna come in the box. All right? Got so many of these things. A lot of them. When it comes to your taxpayer dollars, how do they issue that money into the system, you know, GDP, without, you know, how fund for schools, for funding. Just say there, funding, whether it's loans, grant programs, awarding contracts. The money, you know, did this money come from the printing press, or did it come from you and me, the taxpayers' dollars? If it's the taxpayers' money, please don't go out and just, you know, I know you want to buy an extra 2 in case you lose 1, right? But it's like the stapler. Every staple ain't gonna go in, right? Every nail or screw that you try to screw in, when you go to reach for it and grab it, oh, he dropped one. Oh, so you want to have more, you know, to be able to, oh man, I dropped it. And then you continue to carry on with the job. I've been in these situations. I sympathize. I understand. I'm not making excuses for no one that has to, you know, the budget a project. And it's tax time right now, right? So I don't want to give my money to nobody that's not going to be able to budget it. I'm sorry. So what do I mean by, what am I getting at? There's still people that need donations, right? And I rather donate my money to somebody, to a charity, and not feel like it didn't go to the right place. You know what I'm saying? I just was helping out a gentleman do, actually I still have to help him out for maybe another week or so of helping on the weekends, and we'll be done. So he's donating a lot of stuff to charity. And my big thing is, you know, let's make sure this gets to the people that need it. Like, some people don't want to, you know, they have an abundance of stuff, right? He has so much stuff. And I know it could be kind of hard to want to, you know, give your stuff away or whatever. You know, he seems pretty compelled to do that. It could be for a number of reasons. I'm not going to say what is compelling him to do it. I know that he is making things easier on himself by doing, you know, this, like downsizing. Because at some point, you know, if you don't downsize, you might, you know, you could wind up being, you know, making things a little more difficult for yourself, you know, going forward. And that could become more of a bigger hassle. So, you know, it would be smart to downsize. But with donating this stuff, you know, he's getting a tax write-off. He's getting a tax write-off. After we go get all this stuff and donate it, the people come out and check and look through everything and give you a slip to whatever name that you have, and, or, you know, your company, your business, or whoever, or whatever. And everybody could do that. You know, if you have something that is still good, it's in a good enough condition that someone else, you don't use it anymore, you don't see value in it. Your trash could be someone else's treasure. If you did vote, if you did decide to go ahead and you know, voluntarily make, you know, a contribution to a you know, like a Salvation Army, Goodwill, thrift shop, or somewhere, Usually a thrift shop will buy, they'll pay you for the stuff. But if you just want to go ahead and make a donation, they'll give you something that basically assesses it at, you know, a dollar cost. And then you can use that, and when you file your taxes, to lessen the amount of liability that you may owe to the government, because these agencies, these places, organizations, they're co-affiliates with federal, you know, nonprofit organizations that they will be recognized as charitable contributions to like a state facility or something, you know, because they help the state. Most of those donations go to aid those citizens of, you know, the United States, of course, and overseas, of course. Like, we do different humanitarian acts. So I just wanted to just kind of, you know, make you guys aware that during this tax season right now, you can donate anytime during the year, but during this tax season right now, it kind of turns you in it puts you in a lesser, you know, it can help you have a less tax liability if you owe taxes, because it'll be a tax break, you know, because of your donations. In the same way where if my nephew wanted to go to, you know, he runs start playing football or little league, and you know they need some money for their uniforms and stuff, and I donated. That's that endorsement is a tax. That's a tax write-off. So, but yeah, that's basically it. I don't have too much to really to discuss. I mean, you know, we're still waiting for regulations to roll into town. You know what I'm saying? With this this crypto regulation that's going on down in DC. Once all of that gets ironed out, I guess, you know, they'll start launching some more partnerships. Ripple has a you know, has probably has a court date coming up. So I don't know when the court date is with the SEC and with this lawsuit, but it looks like we may be, you know, kind of within Trump's first 100 days of, you know, saying being in office. Like, it could be some more. I said some more partnerships. Everybody seems to want to start sitting down and talking about how we can change things, you know what I'm saying, from the chaotic state that it's in. Like, you know, okay, let's end the war. Like, let's try to, you know, figure out some of these regulations so that these banks could start custodying and get, you know, even Jerome Powell said, you know, we're not trying to get in the way of, you know, innovation with, you know, within the crypto space. So, you know, Donald Trump is, you know, still trying to, you know, make America the leading hub for cryptocurrencies, and they want to try to, you know, get the deficit under control, because, you know, we got a lot of spending that was just, you know, a lot of funding, a lot of taxpayers' dollars just discovered to have gone, you know, kind of like rogue. So, you know, interest rates, you know, when they have their next Fed meeting, will they say, yeah, you know, we can start lowering them, or, you know, they don't want to touch it because, you know, or we don't want to start messing with it right now, or, Like all of this stuff, it seems to just really be like leading towards, the big boom that most of these markets have been all you know patiently waiting for. You know what I'm saying? Waiting for that boom cycle, that time when everything's just running and jumping, prices is going. What do you want? What's up with you? Huh? What are you looking at? See, look, every time you come around, you start knocking stuff down. Come on, get down, get down. Good girl. So it's all leading to some. I mean, So we just gotta continue to, like my man say, the longer they take, the better it is for you to go ahead and acquire yourself some more of those cryptos at the cheap price that they're at, because once they say, okay, it's a go, we done, we all on board now. J.P. Morgan, Chase Bank, Fed, and the IRS, or whoever he's trying to start up these new people. Once they all in, because I talked to some people, they didn't even know that they had a crypto ball. Well, they did heard about it because they heard the Snoop Dogg perform there. But it's just a lot of things are real. A lot of stuff is happening like faster. You're noticing what's really not happening fast is the settlement, because the law moves very slow, right? The wheels of justice turn, but they turn slow. But it's just giving everybody time to get in place. It's giving you time to position it yourself for, for the financial, for the financial wealth transfer, which was been coming. We've seen it before. Wall Street or the big boys, because they was already too, that market cap, that's not nothing, it ain't significant, it don't hold no weight. We over here Big Willie in it. You see what I'm saying? So we don't got time to even hear you or talk to you. In fact, you're a fraud. Get out of there. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, they were fraudsters, but that still does not change, the market dynamics. And now that they see that the market dynamics is going to help with the legacy system, save money, send money faster, cheaper, 24 hours, they're talking about trade. Look, Charles Schwab, this is a stockbrokers, right? You can actually trade your stocks now 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, just like you do cryptocurrency. Robinhood wasn't doing that. I don't know what they're doing, but I know that Robinhood, you could trade your crypto 7 days a week, but they also got stocks. The stocks would end at the closing bell on Friday and open back up on Monday. I don't know if they changed that, but I do know that Charles Schwab has now began trading 24/7 of stocks. I guess all of it. Look it up. So, you know what I'm saying? The market dynamics, that means they're running parallel on the same, wavelength as crypto, because crypto 24/7. Every day of the week, night, every day. So now, if you running money, trading and sending and receiving money, you ain't gotta wait till Monday morning. You know what I'm saying? Your settlement can be settled instantly. You could cash out on a Sunday afternoon. You could do it. You could wire your money. You could move your money, and you ain't got to worry about. They moving to a new system. The very same system that they at once was like, man, we ain't messing with y'all. We know y'all ain't that. Now you riding, you piggyback and you riding on the blockchain now. I don't know. That sounds to me. What are you doing? She off the hook. What are you doing? It's my dog over there. I got the tripod set up. Well, it sounds a lot to me like you know, the beginning of the end, right? The beginning of the end. Yeah, the beginning of the end of the old traditional legacy trading system and something new in its place. It's already up and running. It's just all about transitioning over into the new system from the old system. Who's next? Who's next? Because everybody wants Bitcoin. Everybody wants some Bitcoin. I ain't gonna touch it. I don't desire. I had it, but I don't desire it. No, I don't desire it because I really honestly feel that it's going down, and it is. Bitcoin dominance is going down. March show, it's been going down for the last however many months. But markets always change direction, right? So it might be going down now and it's mess around, come back tomorrow. You never know. Yeah. So that's about it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you can make, you're able to make some sort of contribution to one of the named agencies that I mentioned, or to those city or state agencies, and it's just sad that, a lot of this stuff is sad, man. You still got people stuck up in space, still stuck up in space, waiting for aid, right? People in North Carolina, they're still waiting for some government assistance. They're still waiting for whatever aid they can get. Even though there's been stuff that's been coming through, they still over there suffering. And it ain't enough. Maui, you probably don't hear nothing about them people no more. They're still suffering over there. All right. Southern California and Portland, those guys, my wife told me last night, we were talking, and she's like, I got to get out to California. Now, I'm a little concerned and worried. What happens if you go out there? I mean, what happens? Because her godmother is out there, and she's a beautiful lady, wonderful woman. I met her before quite a few times. I've known her. She's Miss Lee. She's come out and stayed with us before when we were back up north. She lives not far from Los Angeles. In a really nice area, right? And it's just her kids. They've moved. I think her son moved to Texas. Her daughter doesn't live at home anymore, but she's got some stuff going on that she needs. Of course, she needs help. She's the only person. This woman is up in her age, late 70s, or she's elderly, right? And I'll be quiet. So my wife says she wants to go out there to help her out. And as much as I definitely am, I'm 100% all for it. I'm just, she's gonna be far away. If she needs help, how can I get there to help her? And so forth. Get down, what do you want? I'm sorry, I'm trying to make a video. What's up with you? My puppy has been really starting. Okay, mama. All right, I pet you now. I can't. Come on, what do you want? She probably needs to get outside. Probably that time. Yeah, it's after 2 o'clock, right? Yeah, well, why didn't you just say that? She's like, well, I'm trying to tell you. All right. She said, shut that video off right now. Take her out. She don't want to hear about Maui. She said she want to know about her. But, wait a minute. We talking about, okay. All right. So, yeah, it's just, there's still a lot going on out there. And so many people are still looking for help. So please, if you can find it in your heart, please. If you can find it in your heart. This is what Puppy's saying. If you can find it in your heart, just take me outside. I'll do what I gotta do as soon as I get there. Like, I can't wait. This guy's kind of crazy. But if you can find it in your heart. It may not be but just a little bit, but it means so much to somebody else. Just, make some kind of donation if you can. To someone who has probably lost everything. And that's one other thing. I don't sound like, man, people have lost everything. Well, I help him, the guy out, and I gotta help him this week. So he's like, I'm saying goodwill. Give it to Goodwill. Everything. Give it to. Oh, I think I'll keep this. I think I'll keep that. Do you want this or do you want that? I don't want nothing. Give it all to the Goodwill. Everything. So there's people that can use. I shouldn't have to tell you, there are people that lost everything. But this is probably not where his mindset is at, because these are his personal things that he's trying to say, well, yeah, I can part with this, or I don't want to part with that. But I'm like, I think that you have enough here that you have to make the decision, but you don't need this stuff, man. And you just have such an abundance of stuff. I don't even know how people live like this, man. But everybody different. But there's a lot of people right now that, like I said, I know there's so much need that if any of you people watching right now know that you have something that you don't no longer need, but is of some good that might be able to help somebody else. It could be it could be a belt, right? People just have lost everything. So they need belts, they need a pair of socks, silverware, Tupperware, curtains. At this point, it doesn't matter. I just hate I hate to see money get wasted. I hate to see somebody just throw something good that somebody else could use. Just throw that away. No, donate it, please. Go donate today, and help somebody in need. All right? Y'all, catch you guys in the next one. Do me a favor on your way out. Hit the like button, share the video. And if you haven't already, subscribe. It's your boy Swizzy. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.